Hey guys, it's your girl Paris J, and welcome to Tea Time Tuesdays, my new IGTV series where I'll discuss entertainment news as well as some positive vibes that you don't want to miss. Today I'm sipping on turmeric tea. I picked up the Rishi brand from GNC and I absolutely love it. This tea has a very unique flavor to it, so I definitely recommend you sweetening it if you're like a first time trier of this tea. Some of the health benefits do include pain relief from anti-inflammatory components within the tea, and it also improves digestion and liver function. So this is definitely one of those holistic teas that you can go to if you're trying to, do a quick detox or whatever. But I'm trying to incorporate drinking tea into my daily routine, so here goes nothing. See, that's not bad. I think that's okay. So now that you got the tea on the tea, let's get into like the real tea. So before we jump into all the juicy stuff, I just want to send out a very quick condolences and just a brief word of encouragement to Mac Miller's family. We did lose him over the weekend to an apparent overdose, but I really, honestly, in my opinion, I just can't even believe that. Like, all of his music and just his demeanor and his influence on the industry, it just seemed like he's so level-headed, and I really just can't believe that he went in that way. I know we never know people's personal lives and things like that, but it definitely is a shocker, and a lot of people in the industry are shocked. Like, I've been reading a lot of articles on it, and it's just heartbreaking. So definitely blessings to his family, and let's just continue to send prayers over there that way, because it's just a tragic loss. So rest in peace to Mac Miller. We're gonna miss you, bro. In other celebrity news, our favorites Drake and Meek Mill have publicly squashed their beef. Drake apparently invited Meek Mill to his Boston show date, where they both performed together and ended with a brotherly handshake. So everybody was absolutely excited and totally here for that. Honestly, I think it was time for that, because so much has happened since that beef jumped off in both of their careers that it really doesn't even matter. I feel like the feud was very irrelevant to begin with. Just on the whole, he had reference writers and things like that, like who doesn't these days? So I feel like it's a good thing that they put it behind them. Definitely big ups to them for putting their differences aside, but more so big ups to them for doing it publicly, because at the end of the day, we need more positive black images in the media, and that's definitely just a sugar on top of all the BS that's been in the news these days. So big ups to Drake and Meek Mill on squashing their beef. And speaking of positive black images in the media, LeBron James strikes again. He was just in the media being recognized for opening a school back in July, but now he's in the media again, this time for a shoe release, and not just any shoe. This shoe was designed and created by black women. It's said to be inspired by his mother, his wife, and his daughter, because they are the strongest women that he's seen and witnessed with his own eyes. He also quoted that he watched his mother, being a strong woman all his life. So that's something that he wanted to pay homage to black women. And in my opinion, I feel like projects like these are so amazing when people do them, because black women need to be celebrated more often, especially within our music and sports and entertainment culture. So often black women get overlooked for their strengths and their smarts, versus people who just have the exterior to bring to the table, and that's trending. Looking good is trending, and more power to you if that's your thing, but it's nothing wrong with having the smarts and everything to back that up. So shout out to LeBron for that. The shoes did release this past weekend, and they are called The Strongest, so definitely look those up and try to grab them at a store near you. And while we're on the topic of shoes, let's talk about Jim Carrey, because this man has outdone himself. Like, he went on the Real Time with Bill Maher show to promote his new Showtime series called Kidding. So everybody look out for that. But while he was on the show, before Bill Maher could even get a word out, Jim Carrey plopped his shoes up on the table and was like, yeah, I got me some Nikes. some freedom-friendly Nikes. And I mean, I didn't take offense to that, because afterwards he was giving his props to Colin Kaepernick and to Nike for their latest campaign that, quite frankly, I don't understand why they're getting so much backlash about. I feel like it's a good thing to promote pro-justice anything, because that's what it's about. Okay, it is about Black Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, this is more about justice for people who are losing their lives senselessly to gun violence, you know, including the police department. So I feel like the campaign is definitely something that everybody should be supporting as a nation, or even globally. We want to wish a big happy birthday to Wiz Khalifa and Lorenz Tate. Khalifa turned 31 and Lorenz Tate turned 43. Happy birthday, you guys. And a huge congratulations to Dr. Dre, as Beats by Dre just became the official headphone for the NBA, which is super amazing. I remember when they first came out and I was in like high school and I just had to have a pair. Dr. Dre is a legend in the game and super influential, so it was time for, you know, a major company to step up and give him his just due. So definitely congrats to Dr. Dre for that, and let's look out for what's to come. I know they have a lot of different collaborations in the works. Everybody basically found out about the headphones in a new commercial campaign featuring LeBron James, James Harden, Draymond Green, and many other of the players from the NBA. So this is going to be exciting. Definitely looking forward to seeing what they have for us in 2019 and beyond. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my first episode of Tea Time Tuesdays, and I will see you next week.